Hi students, this is PHANI. Welcome back to my channel. JEE Main 2021 సంబంధించి ఫిబ్రవరి సెషన్స్లో ఇచ్చిన ఒక్కొక్క టాపిక్ సంబంధించిన అన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ డిస్కస్ చేస్తున్నాం. సో ఈ వీడియోలో మీకు బైనామిల్ థియరం ఫిబ్రవరి 2021లో ఇచ్చిన అన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్, బైనామిల్ థియరం సంబంధించిన అన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ డీటెయిల్డ్గా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను. దిస్ ఇస్ ద ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్. n+1c2 plus 2 into 2c2 plus 3c2 plus 4c2 and so on ఇచ్చారు. ఫస్ట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు సింప్లిఫై దిస్ వన్. ఎలా సింప్లిఫై చేద్దాం చూడండి. 2c2 అని ఉంది. 2c2ని ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు రైట్ 3c3 అని రాస్తున్నాను. 2c2 అన్న 3c3 అన్న ఒకటే కదా, అంటే ఆ వాల్యూ 1. 2c2 అన్న 1, 3c3 అన్న 1. ఎందుకు ఇలా రాసానో కూడా చెప్తాను. నౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ 3c2, 4c2, 5c2 and so on to last nc2. We have a formula in binomial theorem, that is ncr plus ncr minus 1 is equal to n plus 1 cr. ఈ ఫార్ములా ఐడియా ఉండాలి. ncr plus ncr minus 1 is equal to n plus 1 cr. సో ఈ ఫార్ములా ప్రకారం ఇక్కడ ncr, ఇక్కడ ncr minus 1. సో ఈ రెండింటిని తీసేసి we can write n plus 1 cr, that is 4c3. n plus 1 cr means 3, 4c3. Now 4c2, 4c3, again the formula. So 5c3, n plus 1 అంటే 5 కదా, 5c3. Now 5c2, 5c3, that is 6c3. This is 7c3 and so on, and he will get n plus 1 c3. So n plus 1 c3, ఇక్కడ చూడండి 3c3, 3c2 అంటే 4c3 అంటే ప్లస్ 1 వచ్చింది ఇక్కడ. అలాగే 4c3, 4c2 will have 5c3. So nc2 plus nc3. So we will get n plus 1 c3. సో ఈ టోటల్ ఓవరాల్ వాల్యూ ఎంత అంటే, ఓవరాల్ వాల్యూ ఎంత వచ్చిందంటే మనకి n plus 1 c3. సో ఇక్కడ వరకు n plus 1 c3, ఈ వాల్యూ మొత్తం n plus 1 c3, 2 into n plus 1 c3. ఓకే, నౌ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు రైట్ n plus 1 c2. 2 into n plus 1 c3 means we can write n plus 1 c3 plus n plus 1 c3. Okay, now it is again the same previous formula, n plus 1 c3, n plus 1 c2. Now this is nothing but n plus 2 c3, n plus 2 c3 plus n plus 1 c3. Okay, what about this simplification? N plus 2 factorial by 3 factorial into n plus 2 minus 3, that is n minus 1 factorial, plus n plus 1 factorial by 3 factorial into n plus 1 minus 3, n minus 2 factorial. Simplify చేద్దాం. Now this is n plus 2 factorial, n minus 1 factorial. So n plus 2 factorial can be written as n plus 2, n plus 1, n into n minus 1 factorial. Both are cancelled by 3 factorial plus it is n plus 1 factorial. We can write n plus 1, n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial cancel by 3 factorial. So in these two we have n plus 1, n by 3 factorial common. Here is n plus 2 and here is n minus 1, that is n plus 1 into n into 2n plus 1 by 3 factorial, which means 6. ఇంత పెద్ద ప్రాబ్లం చేసే కన్నా ద సింపుల్ వే ఈజ్ జస్ట్ మీరు n ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 2 సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేసుకుంటే ఈజీగా ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేస్తుంది. ఇంత పెద్ద ప్రొసీజర్ చేయాలనుకుంటే, కష్టం అనుకుంటే ఇచ్చిన క్వశ్చన్లోనే డైరెక్ట్గా మీరు n ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 2 సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేసుకుని ఆప్షన్స్ వెరిఫై చేసండి, ఈజీగా ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేస్తుంది మీకు. ఓకే, సీ దిస్ క్వశ్చన్. See this question, second question, minus 15c1 plus 2 into 15c2 plus 3 into 15c3 and so on plus 14c1 plus 14c3. ఇక్కడ కూడా 2 parts లా ఉంది క్వశ్చన్ చూడండి. ఈ క్వశ్చన్ డైరెక్ట్గా వీ కెన్ రైట్ దిస్ ఆన్సర్. మనకు తెలిసిన ఫార్ములా nc1, nc3, nc5 అంటే మనం నేర్చుకుంటాం c1 plus c3 plus c5 plus c7 and so on. What about the formula? 2 to the power of n minus 1. So this formula is nothing but 2 to the power of 14 minus 1, that is 2 to the power of 13. Up to here the answer is 2 to the power of 13. Okay, next what about this one? This is just like minus 1 into 15c1 plus 2 into 15c2 minus 3 into 15c3 and so on to minus 15 into 15c5, 15. How to do this one? Now I am going to take 1 minus x to the power of 15 expansion. What about this expansion? 15c0 minus 15c1 into x plus 15c2 into x square, 15c3 into x cube, and so on. Okay. Now I am going to differentiate this one. So 15 of 1 minus x to the power of 14 into minus 1, because the differentiation of minus x is minus 1, is equal to differentiation of this one is 0 minus 15c1 into x derivative 1, and here is x square derivative 2x of 15c2, and this is 3x square of 15c3, and so on. Suppose if you put x is equal to 1, then it becomes 0. 0 is equal to minus 15c1. If x is equal to 1, this is like this. If x is equal to 1, this is what is the requirement? This is the requirement. So this is nothing but answer is 0, and 0 plus 2 to the power of 13. Even half of the value is 0 and half of the value is 2 to the power of 13. So total answer is equal to 2 to the power of 13. Okay. Now see the next question. 30 into 30c naught plus 20 into 30c 29 plus 28 into 30c 28 and so on to 1 into 30c 29 is equal to n into 2 to the power of m. Then what about the value of m plus n? You see here this is 30. 30 means 30 minus 0. This is 29. I am going to write 30 minus 1. This is 30 minus 2. What about the general term? 30 minus r into 30c r. Okay. Now sigma r is equal to 0 to 30. R is equal to 0 to 30. Now you multiply with this one, that is equal to sigma r is equal to 0 to 30, 30 cr minus r is equal to 0 to 30 r into 30 cr. You see 30 into 30 cr, 30 into 30 cr minus r into 30 cr. So I split into 2. So what about this one? This is 30 into 30 cr. R value is from 0 to 30. That is 30 c0, 30 c1, 30 c2 and so on to 30 c30 minus. What about this one? You see 0 into, it is 0. So 1 into 30 c1 plus 2 into 30 c2 and so on to 30 into 30 c30. It is very easy. C0 plus C1 plus C2 plus C3 and so on to C30. It's simple a formula, that is 2 to the power of n, that is 2 power 30. Then how to do this one? It is just like a differentiation. So I am going to write 1 plus x to the power of 30. What about its differentiation? 30 C0 plus 30 C1 into x, 30 C2 into x square and so on. Now differentiate this one. 30 of 1 plus x to the power of 29 is equal to, it's the constant differentiation 0, 30 c1, this differentiation is 2x of 30 c2 and so on like this. If x is equal to 1, then this is just like what we are requiring. So that is, if x is equal to 1, 30 into 1 plus 1, 2, 2 to the power of 29. So this answer is 30 into 2 to the power of 29. Now you see 30 into 2 power 29. So the first half of the answer is 30 into 2 power 30 minus this answer is 30 into 2 to the power of 29. So you can take 30 into 2 to the power of 29 common. Here is 2 minus 1. So the answer is 30 into 2 to the power of 29. What is given? That is nothing but n into 2 to the power of m. Here n is equal to 30, m is equal to 29. So what about n plus m? That is nothing but 59. This is the last question that was given in February sessions. This question chudandi. Find the maximum value of term independent of t in the expansion. Okay? Independent of t అని ఇచ్చారు. ఫస్ట్ ఆ టర్మ్ నాకు కూడా తెలియదు కాబట్టి let it be tr plus 1 అనుకుందాం. సో tr plus 1 expansion ప్రకారం that is 10cr t into x to the power of 1 by 5 whole to the power of 10 minus r into 1 minus x by 10 power 10 by t whole to the power of r. In this expansion, independent of t means what is about t power t to the power of 10 minus r, and here is t to the power of minus r. So this term should be independent. So which means power is equal to 0. That is r is equal to 10 minus 2r is equal to 0. R is equal to 5. So r is equal to 5 means sixth term is independent of t. Suppose if r is equal to 5, then what happens here? That is 10c5, t power 0, cancel, you can cancel it. This is 5, 10 minus 5, 5, 5 into 5 cancel, this is x, 1 minus x to the power of t cancel, of course, power 5. This is r is equal to 5. Now 1 minus x to the power of, in this question, so what is the question? 1 minus x to the power of, this is 1 by 10, sorry, this is 1 by 10, 1 by 10. Now it is 1 by 10 to the power of 5, that is nothing but 1 by 2. So this is t sixth term. So we have to find the maximum value for this one. Let it be f of x. Let it be f of x. Then maximum కానీ minimum కానీ కనుక్కోవాలని ఎప్పుడైనా ఏం చేస్తాం మనం? f dash x is equal to 0. So f dash x కనుక్కుందాం. So 10c5 into uv formula. This is nothing but root x into root derivative is 1 by 2 root 1 minus x into minus x minus ఉంది కాబట్టి plus root of 1 minus x is equal to 0. f dash x ఎప్పుడు కూడా మనం 0 కి ఈక్వల్ చేస్తాం. Of course it is a constant కాబట్టి దీంతో మనకు పని లేదు. ఇది 0. Now LCM is 2 into root of 1 minus x. This is minus x minus 2 into 1 minus x, sorry, plus 2 into 1 minus x is equal to 0. That is minus x plus 2 minus 2x is equal to 0. 3x is equal to 0. X is equal to 2 by 3. So at x is equal to 2 by 3, we will get the maximum value. So put x is equal to 2 by 3 here. That is 10c5 into 2 by 3, 1 minus x, 1 minus 2 by 3. That is 1 by 3 to the power of 1 by 2. You can simplify this question. Okay. So this is about binomial theorem, all sessions in February 2021 questions that was given in February 2021. So we will discuss the next topics in the next videos. Okay. Right, students. Thank you.